Hey, 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 what's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today I have a treat for you. This is a one-of-one prototype. So this is the only one in the entire country that they have made. So drop a comment, give me your feedback. Since this is the only one and the only video out there, I'm sure that they are going to be peeping in. But this is the 2024 Salem FSX 162 View X. Normally, I put the floor plan and specifications up on the screen and down in the description. I will update that as I get more information, and certainly there will be a price link down there as well. But again, give me your feedback. Let me know what you think. But this is the 162 View X, so you are going to get the massive viewing windows, which is nice. You notice the awning too goes pretty much the entire length of the camper. As it sits today, it only weighs 4,500 pounds, which is pretty incredible. So it can be towed by a lot of vehicle, not just a truck. Some of your bigger SUVs, could handle this. But if I'm down at the lot walking around and this is out where all the other, bunk models are, and I poke my head in there, I'm probably walking out right away. One, I mean, it's cool. I'll take a look at it. It looks beautiful. It's got plenty of walk around room for your rainy day. That bed, I don't know if you noticed it. I'll show you here in a second. It's on a 14-inch Versa tilt, which is nice. It makes a little bit more, leg room during the day when you're walking around. But look at these windows. But, it's kind of unassuming. You got a closet or a bunk right behind this slide. So very cool. You have the LED lights. You got a little fan right there. That's pushing that cool air back into that room. But let's go ahead and show you this first, and then we're going to break down, the rest of the camper. So you simply just grab right here. You open it up, and boom, you have two bunks. And the top bunks are actually going to be boards that you see are resting on there, because what you can do is you can actually lift these up and remove them. So that way you can use this as one massive, hanging closet, which would be awesome. I've sold a lot of campers to, traveling nurses and whatnot, and I think this would be absolutely perfect for it. It's I could see me and my wife, if we didn't have the 4-kid army at home, taking something like this, the occasional sleeper here, but just jamming that full of clothes and just go and travel in the country. I just think this is a really neat use of space. I don't know if I showed you though. Both sides do have the windows and outlets, so you don't have to worry about plug-ins. Plus, you got a little bit of shelving space, right there too. But I just think that is super, super cool. And then when it's closed up, I mean, look at that. You're back to studio apartment mode, baby. You're having a good time. You got a decorative shelf where you can put the fake plants. You got a little bit of storage where you can put some stuff. You got a solid surface countertop. Babe, if you're watching, I love you. And then you notice you get outlets, cable hookup, a place to put a TV. And again, you got that 12-volt fan there. And then underneath, you do get some pretty good storage here as well. So no wasted space, at all. Swing it back up into the front, where you're going to be snoozing at night. So this is the bed that's kind of in that daytime mode. So it does use the Versa tilt from the, Salem. They're kind of their big brother. This is the FSX, Salem FSX. Then there's Salem. Salem came out with the Versa tilt. First company to do that a couple years ago. I think it was on their 42 View. Very, very cool. But it's on a 14-inch lift. So it actually drags the bottom of that bed to create a little bit more walk-around room. When you're ready to sleep, you tilt it back down and you're ready to rock. If you put a TV that's on like a tilt or something, you could set that up in your movie theater mode. Notice you have pretty good storage on both sides for, like books or a laptop, along with the appropriate plugins. So you have USBs and outlets on both sides. And then both sides also have hanging closets as well, with the little cubby that's cut out there, because they did sneak in a little outlet so that way you can put in your CPAP. But more hanging room. They have a nice little viewing window up front that does have a shade that drops down to block out the sun. Perfect for, doing a little bit of stargazing or something like that. I think in a rainstorm, that would look super cool. Obviously, if you're parked at a lake. But this is going to be your control for your slide and your awning, and then your solar charge controller. So you got solar up top, or the ability to have solar up top. I'm not sure on this model quite yet. But you do have a 12-volt refrigerator, which the solar could run. So right here, you have your sofa. I believe this is just a sofa that with black bars, you kick those out, the legs pop up, and it's just a kind of a nice reclining position directly across from your TV. You also have the TV dinner trays, USBs, and again, these massive windows, all tinted, all open up for a nice breeze. more outlets, and that brings us back here, you know, into the kitchen. And I think this kitchen it's a get me done style, but it's functionally really nice. I like how the oven and the refrigerator are in close proximity, but it's also just like, you know, boom, you're whipping up all the fixings, you're cooking, you're having a good time. Boom, I need to get, I don't know, whatever, some mayo or something. Got the refrigerator right here. You are good to go. 12 volt, if you're not familiar with it, it's basically runs off your solar, your truck battery, but it's like your house refrigerator. Just happens to run off a little bit different power. It's more suitable for an RV. You also see that solid surface goes all the way back into the corner where you could put like a Keurig coffee machine, something like that, blender, who knows, maybe for drinking. You also got that pill right there, so that's for some bumping music. And then you have your stainless steel undermounted bowl as well with a little drying rack / cutting board. And then 3 stovetop burner. You got the convection microwave, which is nice. And then Suburban on-demand hot water heater. If you're not familiar with that, basically puts out instant and long-lasting heat. As long as you have propane, you'll have hot water. Whoa! I was not expecting that. That is pretty darn cool. All right, that's very cool. A little pull-out drawer action right there. I'm digging that. I was expecting it just to kind of pop open. Let me flip back around here, and then I'm going to show you the bathroom. But you also got your AC right here. So if you want to kind of control the flow of things, if you want it pushing towards your bed, you know, you can close this up and, you know, kind of push the air whichever way that you want. You also have the furnace control right here as well. So bathrooms, nothing too crazy. Obviously, this thing's not too big, but it's enough to get stuff done. You know, I'm a very large fella. I'm 6 foot, 300 pounds. And I could fit in that shower no problem. Going in sideways, not going, well, here, I'll show you. And then you got that LED light up there, you know, which is always nice. But so I think this way might be just a hair cramped, but turning sideways, you know, you definitely get the job done. That's for sure. Then obviously, if you're not a roundy, you're a flat. You know, there's drumsticks and there's flats out in the world, roundies and flats. If you're a flat, you're having no problem no matter what. This little thing comes out, stuck down at the bottom, but you know, that comes out and it's your shower curtain. Got a little mirror. The old bowling gun. Just enough room for a couple little things, toothbrushes and whatnot there. Got a little antifreeze spilling over. But all right, I think that about does it here for the inside portion of the store. Now I'm going to go around the outside and show you where everything is located. But again, drop a comment. Let me know what you think. This is that one-of-one prototype. So I'm curious to see how receptive people will be. Let's stand around, see if I can find a good shot for a thumbnail here. Which I think, you know, maybe that right there with my face right here, and it says, what, Hidden Bunk? 162 View X. Salem FSX, the Platinum Edition. So I'm not sure if they're doing it in just the Platinum or not, but essentially Platinum is going to give you a rock guard up front, your fiberglass, and your upgraded wheels. If you don't get the Platinum Edition, it'll just look like that, which is, you know, that wavy kind of corrugated metal there. Nothing wrong with it. You're probably talking, I don't know, 2,000 bucks or so difference on sale price, I would guess, from when I was selling them. So you have a little place for your Go Power, a little 10 amp solar panel. You also got a pass-through storage, and I like how they put the linoleum, you know, all throughout. Big old awning right here with the LED lights. Again, the campsite is going to be really usable because there is no slide on this side. You also get a little window there in the door with the screen. The steps are the kind that flip up into the door with an extra large grab handle. Fresh water connection, single axle. You got outlet, backside of the on-demand hot water heater, and then if you need to come outside, spray yourself off, wash the dogs, wash the kids, do whatever, you got an outside shower. Wash the kids. My wife won't. You gotta wash the kids down with the outside shower. You got, oh, excuse me, bumper with the spare tire, and then your backup camera prep right there, 4.5-inch screen. Suction cup that bad boy right under your windshield. See what's going on behind you with some distance markers. And then the Lippert on-the-go ladder. So you just strap a ladder right in there, and you can get on top, you know, check your seal, check your slide, do all that kind of good stuff. So the slide is also prepped for a slide topper. It's going to be a piece of awning that goes from here to here. That's nice that it is prepped. One, you can do it yourself, or two, Save you a little bit of money there at the manufacturer, at the dealership. Sewer outlet connection, go right at that. City water, black tank flush, that's a sprinkler system there for your poop tank, and that's where you plug in the unit. A pretty cool floor plan. I am very, very impressed. I'm curious to see what you guys think. I like the LED lights up front, power tongue jack, battery disconnect. But all right, guys, again, my name is Hunter, and this is the 2024 Salem FSX 162 View X. Have a great day. See ya. Meow, 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 meow.